Good day, everyone. My name is Hayden Jamal of HaydenJamal.com, Motif Legend, back with another video. And today I wanted to talk about whether or not you, the consumer, the artist, had a pair of headphones around the house, like a Beats headphone or a Bose headphone, and you said, hey, maybe I could consider mixing my tracks with those headphones. Is it even possible? Can it be done? Let's talk about it. I put my heart and soul in this game. I'm feeling drained, unappreciated, undermediated. Okay, so first off, disclaimer, I am not a mix engineer, although I am learning. But what I would like to say is that this question is a very loaded question. And the reason why is because it is not simple as a yes or a no. If you want a simple answer, the answer is yes. You can mix your records with a Bose headphone or with a Beats headphone or some headphones that are laying around the house. But the real question is whether or not you'll be able to mix quality records with these kinds of headphones. And I'm going to tell you that yes, you can do it, but I want to give you a few caveats as to why I think it's not really the best idea. And most engineers will tell you this. The reason why it's not the greatest idea is because when you are looking to mix or when you're looking to edit really anything, what you're really looking for is having a starting point of the actual audio or a starting point of whatever it is that you're editing. And then you are trying to make edits based off of what you see or based off of what you hear. For instance, if I am a producer and I am making beats and I want to, let's say, bump up the bass because I put in my bass kits into the DAW or whatever, and I'm not really able to hear how the bass really hit the way I want it to hit. Well, what's happening is I'm going to say, all right, let's go ahead and make that deeper. So I may apply a certain effect to that bass so that I can get more bass feedback or more bass in the playback, so then that will satisfy my ears for when I'm making the beat. However, it depends on whether or not you have the proper referencing for how that sound is supposed to sound in the first place. So if I put in my bass, for instance, and I've got a pair of Beats headphones, which are notoriously known for having an overpowering bass in the headphones themselves, what happens is when I hear that bass playback, when I have my Beats headphones, I'm already predisposed to having a lot of bass push through or a lot of bass coming through the headphones. So it gives my ears the idea that, hey, the bass is already there. So why would I apply any effects? But then what happens when I go to a headphone like a reference headphone where there is no biases at all to the actual headphone, it's a completely flat response, it's completely unbiased, then I listen to that same bass track, all of a sudden it sounds different. You want to make sure that you have a really good reference when it comes to mixing audio with headphones. So back to the original question, can you mix and master with consumer grade headphones like, Bose and Beats? And I said yes. Now, yes, this is very true. You can do it. You can get really accurate mixes with it, but here's that caveat that I was talking about. In order for you to get really good quality mixes with a consumer grade headphone, it requires you to basically understand that headphone in and out completely. You understand your ears by default. You understand what your ears are telling you. So if someone is screaming very loudly or someone is playing a bass guitar and it's weak or whatever, your ears can discern whether or not it's good, whether or not it's bad, because your ears are trained. However, on the headphones, you would have to then, if you're using like a Beats headphone or a Bose headphone, you would have to train your ears all over again for that specific headphone. So for instance, if these headphones are overpowering in bass, you kind of have to have an understanding of how overpowered they are in bass so that when you're making your beats, you know not to really put any more amplifying bass effects into your actual DAW or anything like that. That way you can get more of an accurate representation of what it is that you're looking for. So the caveat really is this: as long as you have an understanding of what the headphones really sound like, you can mix and master with pretty much anything. You can mix and master with speakers, you can mix and master with headphones, you can mix and master with in-ear monitors. So I hope that answers your question. Again, my name is Hayden Jamal of HaydenJamal.com. I am a rapper and a songwriter. Please follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. The links are in the description below. Make sure you be the dream and stop dreaming, and don't forget to subscribe. Talk LeBron with hairlines, curl that talk about receding. He might think, then when he catches that double meaning, he'll LOL and have no choice but to retweet it. I'm hopeful and believe it. God damn it, I see it, I speak it into existence. I had a premonition, I'd be great, you had suspicion. But flip the connotation, I'm wondering what's the difference. Think logic for liking my intermission over Twitter. Let's start of something bigger.